Good evening, class. Tonight we're going to be learning about Dropbox. Dropbox is one of those applications that I believe is a tremendous resource in the classroom. It is something that you can drop files into. You can have your students access Dropbox and have their homework there. They can go and find quizzes and extra practice worksheets or whatever it is that you want to have them do. It is an easy way to keep up and back up information as well. And so I believe it is a tremendous resource to use in an online class, in a classroom setting, as teachers, as educators. It's something I've found to be very helpful to be able to send files to others, and so I find it very helpful. So let's figure out, how do we access Dropbox? So the first thing we want to do is go in and create an account. And so it asks us our first name, our last name, email address, and create a password. So after you do that, you want to go to agree to the Dropbox terms and then create an account. And so once you create an account, you can go and log in. And once you log in, you have stuff there. For me, this is my math section, and so I can scroll through in any part of my math class and say, okay, today we're going to be working on the Pythagorean theorem. I can go to all of my information there, bring up their work, access their work, and they can access their work by me sending them a file. And if I wanted to create a class discussion, I can come over and start a discussion here and then post that discussion, and then it opens it up for the whole class. And so then we can go in if we need to. One of the greatest aspects that I believe within Dropbox is creating links. So if I email my students, I can send them a link to the Dropbox that we'll be using for our whole class, and then they can do that. But the way you would do it is go in and it shares information how to link a file or a folder, and so it gives you all the information for linking those files together so that you're able to send it to your students. And so you can go in and create so many different and fun creative things within Dropbox, and so you can just play around with it and just really enjoy the experience, because it does help to set up some organization. You can go in and create so many different learning environmental things for kids. So I can go in and say, okay, I'm going to go to language arts class. We can look at language arts, and we can have parts of speech. We can have some assessments. There's just so many fun and creative things that we can do with it. And so as you look at Dropbox continually, you can go in and say, okay, let's continue to work through it. And what else can we do? I have reading comprehension. So if I want kids to work on reading comprehension, I have a lot of probes in here that I can say, okay, we're going to work on this probe today to work on our comprehension. And so we go in, it starts with so many different things, and so they would be able to read these passages and link them all together and fill in the correct sections. And so it's going to help them to build their reading comprehension skills if they are low readers. So I like that aspect of what we can do, and they can practice those over and over again. And so I can just link it to the Dropbox. And so certainly it's a way to back up files, to save files. So I can access Dropbox from anywhere in the world from a computer. And so as long as I've got all of my stuff backed up into Dropbox, no matter what computer I'm at, I'm able to access that information. And so hopefully uh, you have learned some things about Dropbox and how it can help you in the classroom and how you can access many different files and such. But I hope this has been a learning experience, and I pray that God continues to bless you through your learning experience.